I'm tempted to show a little bit of the Hind. I want to just check in if anyone has questions that's on and wants to put them in the chat. If not, we'll keep talking, and I might show, I might have Chad show 2 clips. One, which is the opening to the film, just to kind of show the beauty of the footage and the people that you're connecting with on the ground and going into these incidents with, and then also a bit of the Hind examination, the investigation with forensic architecture. So Chad, maybe you could start with, and then I'll have some questions for you, Ashraf, after that. The open of the film, let's go from 00 to 2:30.
البحر لما أقعد بالبحر وبطلع فيه خلص بحس إنه همومنا وجعنا كلها راحة. البحر كان هو الوجهة اللي برتاح فيها لما أقعد وأشوفها. إحنا حالياً رغم إصابتنا والوجع اللي إحنا فيه نضل على قيد الحياة. يعني ممكن شوية النهار يهون علينا لو صار القصف إنه في ضوء وفي نهار وفي شمس. بيجي الليل طبعاً بالقلق وبالخوف وبالرعب، لأنه الليل بيعني لنا الخوف. مرات شفط البيوت بتروح بتنزل، مرات قصف بالإف 16. فدائما أنا وأولادي عن نفسي أطفالي عايشين بالرعب وبالخوف. دائما يا ماما إشي بده يصير فينا، كيف بدنا نضلنا طيبين.
Hiba Salem and her family have been trying to survive Israel's war in Gaza for months. After Hamas's attack on October 7th, when nearly 1,200 people were killed and more than 200 were taken captive, the Israeli government launched an unrelenting war. The destruction and civilian death toll in so short a time has been like nothing the world has seen in decades.
The number of victims, the collective punishment, the denial of humanitarian assistance very early on, those violations of humanitarian law, the violations of the right to life, all the instruments that we've established in 1948 so far have proven to be, frankly, useless. We are really as close to the abyss as we have ever been.
ويعني والله ما بنام، طول الليل بضلنا افكر فيهم، بطلع على الصور بضلنا اعيط عليهم، بنات صغار عمرهم يعني 6 سنين وبنت عمرها 8 سنين من دون ام، ايه يعني ايش هالبنت من دون ام؟ ايه يعني كل ما تقول له ماما وين ماما؟
And despite the massive loss of life and numerous allegations from human rights groups of violations of international law, the United States, Israel's main ally, never wavered in its support.
One thing I'm struck with as a cinematographer is that it looks as if it's one cinematographer doing all the work, but I know it's multiple, and I'm just curious what the communication was, how, you know, you've trained your crew, Ashraf, to shoot the way they're shooting, and Kavitha, how you were communicating what you needed, and just kind of walk us through some of the filmmaking grammar.
I started working in media production and filmmaking production since 1999, but actually in 2005, 2006, 7, I started to work seriously after recognizing that we have like a lack of skills in filmmaking in Gaza to provide high quality pictures like the others over the world. So I was determined that to start working on that, to find people who can produce in a very high quality and cinematography way the pictures and videos, so we can produce a very high quality content. And to not be like just a service provider of some little services, no, to be like big ones that we can introduce the pain and what's going on the ground in this very important zone to the world. So I started with very young people, with people like just in their 18th and 19th age. Uh, and we bought a very expensive equipment. We have a lot of debts at that time. We depend on our relatives, friends to take some big loans. And I remember that we spent more than 1 year just to train them. Without I paid their salaries, everything, the transportation, food, everything I covered, without any real work for the world or providing any paid services. We just worked to train them. After the first year, I could say that we have a very skilled people that I can depend on them. And we build like a language between each other. So I don't need each time to be with them 24 hours to understand me. They just sometimes look to at my eyes. They can understand what I want with that. So that later maybe I planned for some part of it, but many parts by the experience just came, and we surprised that the output is more than we expected, and we built like a cruise, very professional cruise that can do the work smoothly in very hard circumstances and in a very fantastic way. And everyone saw the result in this film or in other films. So it was a work over years. It is not just weeks or months, it is years. And we developed a shared language. We've been together or separated, we have the same language. We talk the same language, the same accent, photography and cinematography. So even if we different, but we are one in the result. And that very great achievement we could reach. And we are very happy with what we have now.